Okay, so I'm making this video partly because Tommy loves my paint skills, but I'm a fan of Last Shadow. I think he's a bit of a dick, but sometimes he makes some good points. I'll link his YouTube thing like in the description. Just finished playing a game with my friend Tommy here. We are both platinum, quote-unquote, players. Sometimes we don't play so well. But we have been recently with the new season working on new champions. I play support.
Hold on, we?
Yeah, we've been working on new champions, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So we were playing Janna Caitlyn, and we were playing against a rather talented Vayne, Nami lane. Vayne was a lot better than Nami.
Bet he was scripting.
Nah, he was just better than us. So I originally was going to go over the replay with Tommy, but because of the new the new 5.2 update, my op.gg recorder is not working. So I'm going to show in great detail how to win trades with Vayne.
Great art
Against Vayne as Caitlyn, because I love Tommy, but he's not a Caitlyn main, and sometimes he gets wrecked in these trades.
My ass handed to me.
Yeah, you get your ass handed to you. So let's see here. We're gonna have that's green or whatever.
You know, if you press color 2, and then you can use your right mouse button to...
Sadly, I usually use Illustrator, but I wanted to do this in Paint just
then
so it
use
looked
Illustrator!
extra no, it's too much effort.
Press F11 or else you're gonna give me cancer.
This will be Vayne. This will be
Use the color too!
Caitlyn.
So annoying.
Okay. So... And then, hang on, we're going to have, like...
You need to draw the minions.
Yeah. Minions are kind of, like, right here. And there's, like, 3 casters.
I heard the caster's bigger than the melees.
For reasons, Tommy, that you won't understand. Because
Why is one a plum?
Because you're a scrub. God damn. There you go. That guy's a special guy right there. This guy, the ladies like. The lady minions like. That guy right there.
He's got the big end.
So, the trick to winning the trade with Vayne and what I was trying to get you, and like, because I was playing Janna, Janna gives bonus AD, right, to all of Caitlyn's auto attacks. And also gives a nice shield, so you can potentially win the trade. So, and like, you know this, but like, Caitlyn has a much longer range than Vayne.
Yes.
So, generally speaking, most ADCs will stand similar to this. Vayne might be over here a little bit more, you might be more towards here, but they generally stand around the caster minions when they're good.
Yes.
And then they try to, first of all, hit the melee minions, and then they might step up here to try to auto last hit one of the casters. So, the first thing isn't what you were... So, like the first thing is that you have to watch... when Vayne, because her auto attack range is much shorter than yours, she generally will not stand within your auto attack range, which means that she has to move up to last hit.
Okay.
So the trick is that you see when one of your melee minions is getting low enough to last hit, and when Vayne moves up to auto, you wait, and then as soon, like right as she fires her auto attack, you walk up and you auto her. And what this means is that she has her auto attack like on cooldown. She can't fire back at you. So you're going to get one auto attack off for sure. Bad Vayne players will then move backwards, not auto attack you, and you can get a second auto attack off on Vayne. And sometimes you can follow that up with a Q, and then Vayne is like, what the fuck, Caitlyn is like so OP. This Vayne, however, played it well, and when you weren't punishing her for walking up and last hitting, you would try to auto her after she like last hit. In which case, she autoed back, and then she moved over here. And she gains bonus movement speed moving towards you. So then this put you like in an odd position, because do you commit to keep auto attacking her? In which case... Generally
When
speaking,
she has
Vayne
silver
wins.
bolts, it's impossible.
Yeah, generally speaking, when Vayne has like silver bolts at like level 2, and especially when this Vayne had a Nami who would Vayne, you're not gonna win the 1-for-1 auto attack trade. That if you guys just keep auto attacking each other, Vayne will win because she can also use her condemn as like a final proc just to knock you away or to kill you. So because you didn't start one up in a sense, you would come up here. So Vayne would like last hit, then you would auto, Vayne would auto back, and then she would move forward and auto attack you. And then if you moved back, she would tumble and auto attack you and then move away.
Do me a favor real fast. Click size with the drop down arrow thing. And then click the biggest one. It'll make your mouse bigger. Okay.
Okay. So Vayne will move up here to auto attack. It's lovely, I know, right? Vayne moves up, she'll auto attack this minion. What she would do, she would move up here, auto attack you again. If you moved back, she would tumble, auto attack silver bolt you.
Slowed throughout this
because of the Nami thing, which makes it really easy for her to do. And then she just backs off. And you're like, wow, I just took like 400 damage to Vayne. So there's two ways to go about winning this. First of all is that when she moves up to last hit, you auto attack her. And so you're basically one up on her. And then if she moves up to auto attack trade, you auto attack her again, and then you E backwards, and you Q her when she tumbles. And she won't get the third auto attack off, and oftentimes you can land the Q, which will serve like you'll just absolutely crush her.
Yeah.
Now bad Vayne players will move up. You will auto attack them. They will move back. Sometimes they will tumble back. If they tumble back, you usually can't auto attack them again, but that's fine because their tumble's on cooldown. But you just like walk up and you auto attack them yet again, and then you Q them. So the other thing is that when you want to initiate a trade, and I was trying to shield you at the right time, that what was happening is that I would shield you, right?
Yeah.
When Vayne was getting to last hit one of these minions, and you moved up, and you auto attacked Vayne. Vayne moved up, and then you autoed her. And because of the shield, and because Nami was over here being not helpful at all, and she didn't have the E, Vayne would just back off. And you would back off. And then once the shield was ended, Vayne would then go after you. So Vayne would take one auto attack from you, and then she would back off, and then wait for your shield, and then she would go after you, and then you moved in against her to try to trade again, when that's completely like in her favor. So like we can practice like this synergy of when to shield, but you have to, particularly like this applies to any ADC, but I know this particularly because like as a support, you want to try to attack or basically get a free auto attack trade on the ADC when they're auto attacking the minion, because then I can like walk up as Jan and auto attack her and then move back, and then she can't do anything. And then that's basically like the support's job. So like if Nami tries to do that to you, then I move up and then I get like into like a skirmish with Nami. Nami's over here, not being very useful except for when she tosses an E. So part of it is that once I shield you, you kind of have to commit to moving this way. And you should try to get at least 2 auto attacks. So you move forward, auto attack, move forward, then move back. And then if Vayne moves forward, that's when you E backwards and then Q her.
Okay.
And then obviously like we almost killed them and then Nami got like a
Yeah.
Nice bubble, and they had a ward
What I
in this
did wrong
bush.
there, remember, I got condemned into the wall.
Yeah.
It was a half second where I could have just flashed, but instead I just healed.
Yeah.
And I thought, again, it goes back to us conserving abilities. Like, I don't want to use my E in a trade because I'm afraid I'll run out of mana. But now that you tell me that it's okay not to use my Q for harass, then I just feel like I need to learn the counterabilities and the calculations on Caitlyn to...
So, if this wasn't a Vayne and this was like a Corki, you would do less EQ trades, and you would want to focus on just shoving the wave into Corki's tower.
Yeah.
Corki is not very good against Caitlyn because he'll get the wave shoved into his tower all day, and then he has to use like his Phosphor Bomb to try to last hit. He can't do like an aggressive Valkyrie play. He can't do any of that stuff. But in the Vayne matchup, when you're basically against someone who is reliant on auto attack trading, particularly Vayne, where she has to get the third auto attack off, you want to basically save your E to either get you out of range when like Vayne tumbles, or you use it like in conjunction with your Q. Because if Vayne tumbles forward and you time it right, you can EQ into her every time. This is why good Vayne players, like if you ever watch like Gosu or like any of those people, they don't always max range tumble. They will sometimes only tumble slightly forward, or oftentimes you'll see them go to the side.
Yeah.
Because particularly like against Caitlyn, they don't want to get EQ'd. So I would focus less on... You obviously want to use like your Q at the very start at level 1 to Q the entire wave, just because you should be able to hit level 2 before Vayne. But you don't have to worry about poking Vayne with your Q, like in laning phase.
Okay.
That this matchup is in your favor just because of your range, and if you understand how to win each incremental trade with Vayne, you want to save your EQ for when Vayne tumbles aggressively, or when you get Vayne really low and she's running, then you can E this way, move this way, and then Q her.
In what situations will I not need to Q when I EQ in a trade? So
sometimes, like if I Janna shield you, Vayne goes up here to last hit this minion, you get one free auto attack on her. You move forward, Vayne moves to the side, right here, and then auto trades you back. And at that point, depending on the level, you'll probably have like about a third of a Janna shield left. So what you do is you move usually this way if it's safe, or you move this way. And then you auto attack trade on her again. And then if she tumbles, then you can just E back to safety.
Okay. Wait, there's a wall there though. Like if I walk up, like if I can't walk down if there's like a blitz or something.
Right. So like if this is like, the part that's like by their tower, right? And then this is like tri-bush up here, right?
Okay. Yeah, if there's a wall there,
this is like their tower.
Yeah, if she keeps going to the right with her support, like those two are connected, she can just like either flash condemn or just condemn me if she's in range.
So if you watch me play, particularly like Zyra and stuff like that, like if this is the tower, I'm always trying to keep bush control because this allows you to go this way safely.
Okay.
If Nami has bush control, this makes it very tough to trade because then your only recourse is to move back straight. Is to move back this way, and that's less good. So basically, you just have to focus on trying to win the auto attack trade, which is in your favor as the Caitlyn versus Vayne matchup.
Okay.
And part of it was that you kind of understood what to do, like because you would go in, you would auto attack trade once, and you would move out, and then you would wait for the Janna shield to come off, and you would kind of go back in, and then Vayne would take advantage of that. So you just have to be like more decisive, and it's really good practice because I do this when I play Caitlyn all the time, and also with Jinx, just because I've done it so much on support that you wait for the enemy ADC to try to last hit a minion, and then you trade, and then if you have a good support, that support will recognize that the ADC is trying to do that to your Vayne, and then you go up and then you trade on the ADC. When that ADC isn't trading on the Vayne, and then it's their support's job to like trade on your support and stuff like that.
Yes.
But kind of at the core, Watch for Vayne to last hit. She'll have to move up. You auto her.
Okay.
All right?
Yep.
All right. I'm going to stop the recording.